The Aztecs, a powerful civilization in Mesoamerica, were known for their complex culture and religious practices, especially human sacrifice. For them, this was essential to maintain cosmic balance and ensure the gods' favor. Sacrifices repaid the gods, who, according to Aztec beliefs, had sacrificed themselves to create the world and sustain life. Blood, particularly human blood, was seen as vital nourishment for the gods, and the heart was the most sacred offering. While the Aztecs also performed animal sacrifices and gave offerings of food and valuables, human sacrifice was the most revered. It played a central role in their religious festivals and was considered necessary for the survival of the world. The most dramatic sacrifices took place atop the pyramids, such as the Templo Mayor in Tenochtitlan. Victims were typically captured warriors from rival tribes, though slaves and sometimes volunteers were also used. Ceremonies began with music, dancing, and incense offerings. The victim would be led up the pyramid, where a priest, dressed in ceremonial attire, would use an obsidian blade to open the chest and remove the heart. The heart, still beating, was offered to the gods, while the body was either thrown down the steps of the pyramid or used in further rituals. Each god had specific sacrificial needs. Huitzilopochtli, the god of the sun and war, required human hearts to ensure the sun's rise. Tlaloc, the rain god, was believed to demand the sacrifice of children, as their tears were thought to bring rain. Totec, the god of renewal, required victims to be skinned, symbolizing the shedding of old life for new growth. These offerings were believed to keep the universe functioning properly and prevent disaster. One of the most important ceremonies was the New Fire ceremony, held every 52 years to mark the end of an Aztec calendar cycle. During this event, all fires in the empire were extinguished, and a human sacrifice was made to kindle a new flame, symbolizing the renewal of the world. Human sacrifice also served political purposes. By sacrificing captured warriors from rival tribes, the Aztecs demonstrated their power and reinforced control over their vast empire. These public sacrifices, witnessed by large crowds, reinforced social unity and the social hierarchy. They reminded the people of the gods' demands and the ruler's ability to meet them, bolstering the empire's authority. Though viewed as brutal by modern standards, human sacrifice was deeply spiritual to the Aztecs. It was not merely an act of violence but a sacred duty, seen as essential to the gods and the universe. By offering human lives, they believed they ensured the continued movement of the sun, the rains, and the very survival of their civilization.